Hey, builders and dreamers, here's a look into what I've been up to lately. There's been a hashtag going around on Instagram called WillItSpaceship. And it's the idea you take a set and only the parts from that set, rebuild it into a spaceship. This is the first one that I did. Really not a difficult one to start with. This is the Lamborghini Vision, which is almost a spaceship on its own. And I built a Vic Viper style spaceship out of it. To be fair with this one, the cockpit was so awesome that I stuck with the original cockpit design from the car and just stripped it down to that and then built a new ship around that. I envision that this one is very fast. So there's thruster section, small blasters, there's the first spaceship. And if you guys know anything about the Vic Viper lore from, I think it's Gradius was the video game, the sidekick to the Vic Viper was the Lord British. I had that spaceship shape in mind when I worked on the Lotus Evija. Made what I call the Lord Evija. It actually kind of reminds me of an R-wing in ways that it can fold its side wings in. And the Speed Champion sets are pretty cool for trying to spaceshipify. They've got a really solid color scheme to play with and lots of fun angled parts and options for different connections. Biggest challenge with these is trying to figure out how to not turn the wheels into thrusters, which so far in these two sets I've done both times. But let's see, moving on. What else did I build? Oh yeah, this is the I had this little Vespa set sitting around. This is the only one so far that I've managed to make a display stand for from the parts. This one I call the V-type. It's a little bit like an R-type ship from that video game, but you know, stubbier, fattier. And it sits pretty on its own little display stand. Looking groovy. Next one I built started from the Blue Parrot. Wanted to stay away from a Vic Viper shape. Went for a high-speed bomber sort of idea, using just the parts from that set. There's a thruster package, super colorful. I love the brightness of these. And big old belly guns. How's my bomb come off? Here's my big bomb. So yeah, with these 3-in-1 sets, there's a lot of different connection options. This whole challenge of WillItSpaceship, I think it's really cool just to stretch your brain, see what you can make with a limited set of pieces. And it also really helps that you usually have a solid color scheme to work with. Now next, so there was a gift with purchase set recently. It was a little Friends set and a Marvel set. So we'll start with this little Friends mobile music camper. And this one, oh dear, classic. This one maybe I shouldn't even show. This one looks kind of rough. But I wanted to share this just to say that, you know, everything you try in life won't necessarily work out. But it's really good for you to try. Make the attempt. I mean, she does have a high-tech heads-up display. That's pretty cool. And she's got a bunny for a tail fin. But that one's not so good. Let's get that out of here. But that same gift with purchase also came with this Venom motorcycle. That was an easy, fun one. Venom's space scooter. He's got a lot of pointy bits. He's got a lot of pew-pew. And he's got a lot of oomph. Pew pew and swoosh. After that, these Speed Champion sets are really addicting for this. I came across this one, the Koenigsegg Jesko. And I had to look that up. Koenigsegg, it means the king's way. Koenig is king, Seg is way. So I made a spaceship that I called This is the Seg, just riffing off of This is the Way. And this one got those wheels up front as part of the big blaster setup. Engine section is kind of cool and funky looking. I really like how the spoiler turned out. Yeah. Just try to go for different shapes. And then last one, there was that blue parrot earlier. So I got obsessed with acquiring a pink parrot, which I did. And with this one, oh, snazzle. Off-screen technical difficulties. Went back to the Vic Viper form. One thruster, or one tail fin, 2 wings, 2 prongs, and one big old pusher. Swoosh. So if you have any sets laying around, I encourage you, pick them up. Take them apart. Try to make something new out of them, something different, something they weren't meant to be. Challenge yourself just to use the pieces they have and see what you can get. I would say go spaceship. You can go spaceship with almost anything. At least that's the quest that I'm on to prove right now. Alright, y'all. Have fun and happy building.